Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome back to the At Home Film Festival. We're in June, so this is Gay Pride Month, so happy Pride! So of course, all the movies this month will be gay-oriented, either gay-friendly, straight-friendly, gay, inclusive, whatever. But this week, I'm going to focus on gay musicals. I started this whole festival because of Broadway shutting down due to COVID, and I miss my live theater. So here's a little tribute to Broadway with Broadway Bears, part of the Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. Who wouldn't want to see hot men on Broadway dance, gyrate, and take off their clothes? But there they go. I'm going to show you 7 movies so you could watch one a day or binge them all gay musicals. And I'm not just talking about the musicals that we love on a regular basis. We could find those on our own. Hopefully, I will help you uncover movies that you've never heard of or ones you've forgotten about. Anyway, I am super excited, so let's get it started now. So our first gay musical is actually a Broadway musical. But we can't go there. And the show actually closed on Broadway. Kinky Boots won many Tony Awards. But you know what? You could watch it at home right this minute on Broadway HD. You can subscribe for a month for just $10, or you could do a whole year for $99.99. That is a great amount. Think of all the Broadway show tickets you bought or didn't buy this year. So you should check out Broadway HD. There's many great titles there, including Kinky Boots, which I very much loved. I had a friend that didn't want to watch this filmed version of it because it does not have Billy Porter. This is actually the London cast, but the lead star, Matt Henry, also won an award for Best Actor. He won the Olivier Award for Best Actor in a Musical, which is London's version of the Tony Awards. Great show, no matter who's in it. Vibrant, exciting, fun Cyndi Lauper songs. I love Kinky Boots. Love it with me, shall you? On Broadway HD. As long as you're on Broadway HD, you might as well look around to see what else they have. They have, among other great movies, Saturday Church, which I saw at film festivals, and I just loved it. It's about a young man who knows that he's not a boy inside, but his family thinks he's perverse because he wants to be a woman. So anyway, due to circumstances that makes him leave his house, he finds a whole new family in New York of people that accept him for who he is, love him for who he is. And the cast is great universally, and some people from Pose are in here. Like we just saw India Moore. We also have MJ Rodriguez. Really good movie with songs. And if you don't want to do the Broadway HD, it's a mistake you're making. This is also on Canopy, another streaming device that I love that you could download for free, as long as you have a library card. Anyway, let us watch Saturday Church and pray that one day acceptance and inclusion is across the boards for whether it's sexuality or race. So let's enjoy this together. Thank you. Not to make this all about youth-oriented musicals about gays, but Emo the musical, I discovered just while searching around, and it's really cute. First I thought it was like Limu, Emu, and Doug, the commercial, but it's actually emo, like short for emotion. So I found in researching that emo in the music world is also sort of a goth thing where people are trying to be more accepted and take their music to what it is, and which includes like the goth makeup. So at this super Christian high school, we of course have people that are on the outskirts of everybody else because of the fact that they don't fit in and conform. So this band is trying to win the high school musical competition for best band, but they're fighting against Christian bands. And they're not the lead character, but there is a very nice gay character who his family is trying to program him to be straight. So come on, it's just a few dollars to rent. Search for Emo the musical, but don't accidentally find Limu, Emu, and Doug by mistake the commercial. Thanks. So weird. The next movie is so odd and fun and weird and culty and campy that I almost didn't include it because you can't find it. You'd have to buy the actual DVD. Most people today are like, what? I'd rather stream. But thanks to the YouTuber, the SS Kane, TheSSKIN, they have the entire movie on their channel, so let us watch it. So Xero Patience is about the first AIDS patient and some facts about him mixed in with a lot of urban legend. So it's not all quite factual, but it is set to songs. A lot of them are super fun pop songs. There's also some parody fun songs like Papa Boner in the Shower. But another thing I want to point out, it has the short-lived career in movies anyway from Michael Callum, who died of AIDS. He was an AIDS activist. He only made 2 movies. He had small parts in both, but they both were promoting AIDS awareness. And he's from the band The Flirtations, and they were an a cappella band way before the Pentatonics. And with that band, he used to tell people that they were the first gay, socially aware a cappella group, which is true. So you should look them up. A lot of his music is on iTunes. And here he is playing Miss HIV. So let's take a quick listen to his beautiful voice in this very small role. Shall we? Let's go. Go, girl. Phew, what a moment. Okay, stick with me because at the very end, I've got 2 brand new movie musicals that you need to see. So stick with me. But before we get there, let's take a look at Can't Stop the Music. Technically, they didn't call this a gay movie because technically the characters in the movie aren't gay, but the main characters are the Village People. So this movie was kind of a smart idea. It was being made during the height of disco. The trouble is, disco was so short-lived, by the time this came out in 1980, people were already burning their disco records. So this movie was from producer Alan Carr, who could make anything into a big event. There's a documentary about him, by the way, you should watch. But Alan was so festive and fun and creative. So who would think that he would have a big flop with Can't Stop the Music? It actually cost $20 million and it made a whole $2 million. You could find this on most streaming devices for just a few dollars. It's very fun. By the way, this movie was considered so bad in 1980 that they decided that's the year to start the Razzie Awards. This won Worst Picture. Oddly, another nominee for Worst Picture, Xanadu, had Olivia Newton-John in it, and she was offered the lead role in this, but she turned it down for Xanadu. I actually like both those movies, so Razzies, to you. To show that it really is gay, 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 why don't we take a look at the song YMCA from the movie, and let's judge how gay this movie is. Shall we? Let's go. You ready?
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, keep yourself off the ground. I said, young man, cause you're ready.
Ooh, boy. It's not gay, though. Oh, not gay.
Unhappy, young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time.
Oh my God, you see Wiener in the shower. And it's rated PG-13. But it's not gay. Okay, I'm gonna stop the white man overbite and move on. I'm moving on. Can't help it. Okay, now let's move on to brand new. In the Heights opens Friday, June 11th. And you could start your Pride off by seeing it with people at the Oracle Park in San Francisco. This kicks off the Frameline Film Festival. Great lineup this year. Go to frameline.org and find out what's going on. But our first live movie with them is this beautiful movie, In the Heights. Okay, so I haven't seen it yet, but I did see the Broadway musical, which won the Tony Award. And I feel super excited just watching the preview. I find this to be the first movie of the year that will actually be something that have people go back to happiness, go back to joy. But those who are watching who can't drive to San Francisco to watch this, it's okay. It also debuts at your movie theater in HBO Max the same day next Friday. Let's all watch it across the country and enjoy In the Heights. And if that wasn't enough, Saturday, June 12th, we have Everybody's Talking About Jamie. Frameline, you're really doing great. This also will be at Oracle Park. I haven't seen this movie at all, but I did see the London production and it hasn't been to the US. I hear it's coming here in January 2022. And it's kind of like a cousin to the musical The Prom, because Jamie's a high school student that wants to go to the prom. Trouble is, a lot of people don't want him to go because his career goal is to be a drag queen. Yeah, it's great because people need to be who they are. Jamie has some good friends at the school. He makes some good decisions. It's a really good story. I so look forward to seeing the movie. And if you're not local and can't see it in San Francisco, I think it's coming to theaters in September. So I'm kind of talking to you a little bit early about this, but I was too excited to wait because everybody will be talking about the movie. Everybody's talking about Jamie. So that's my show for the week. I'm going to continue with more Frameline movies next week. It's all going to be about Frameline, which you could stream most of those at home. But while you're waiting, I really seriously suggest subscribing to Broadway HD. They're not paying me to say that. I just find I get my Broadway fill there. There are so many great movies on there, like this one, Were the World Mine, the ones we talked about earlier. But until next week, I love comments. Please give me some below. Thank you. And remember to share and tell those who share to subscribe and tell those who subscribe to share. Let's go for a circle. I will see you next week. And until then, you will be hearing me sing awful all week long to gay musicals. Thank you. Bye-bye.